Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I am the Pink Moon Tarotist, and this is a general reading for the fire sign of Sagittarius for the month of November 2020. I'm just going to cleanse your space, and then we will get into the reading. That's gone out. That's better. Okay, so I'm just cleansing your space with some white sage and cleanse me. And we will get into the reading. This is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, and that's perfectly okay. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So without further ado, I'm using the Universal Rider-Waite deck for your main reading, and then I will be clarifying with the Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann. So I'm going to point the camera down to the table so that you can see the cards and not me during the reading. It takes a little bit of adjustment. It's quite a small table I have. Okay, so this is the Universal Rider-Waite deck. The only difference between this and the regular Rider-Waite is it's a slightly glossier, brighter deck. It's actually quite a glossy cardstock, which makes it very slippy. But let's have a look and see what November has in store for the lovely Sagittarians. So we know that you, my wonderful Sagittarius, can be a bit of a dreamer. You may be feeling a little bit discombobulated at the moment. We are still, if you're watching this before November, we're still in Mercury in retrograde, which leaves everybody feeling a little bit topsy-turvy, a little bit unsure. And although you are very good at communicating, very direct with your communication skills ordinarily, you may be feeling that you're being misunderstood somewhat right now. But hang fire, we have the full moon on the 31st in Taurus, which is the hunter's moon, and this will bring about quite a lot of balance and level the playing field a little bit. And Mercury comes out of retrograde, I think it's around the 5th of November, I'm not sure. It's somewhere around the second week of November, I think. But let's see what your cards have in store for you. And then, of course, we're heading towards the snow moon, which is the full moon in Gemini. And the full moon in Gemini is about bringing on change. It's a very proactive full moon. I think it's also a new moon at the end of this month. Or is the snow moon a new moon? Let me just check my moon diary for you. This moon diary is quite good, but I have got a different one for next year. So yeah, thinking about feelings and sharing them with others could happen more than usual. Well, for you, Sagittarius, that's not a problem. You do like to communicate, and as do Geminis. Geminis are a bit compulsive with their communication, and you're quite direct with yours. So it might be a good time to be more diplomatic with your communication skills, shall we say. So keeping a level head, keeping cool, and watching out for those unpredicted changes that could be heading your way at the end of the month. But we will see. Let's have a look and see. We have the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Page of Wands. 2 pages on the table. else do we have for our lovely Sagittarius for the month of November, please? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are about new beginnings. Pages are the messengers of the deck. So when we clarify, we'll find out what those messages are that are coming towards you. And we have the Seven of Cups. We've had that in quite a lot of the readings this time. I'm feeling like people are possibly getting lost a little bit in fantasy. So let's have a little look and see what else do my lovely Sagittarians, yeah, I want that one, need to know. And we have the King of Cups. Okay, it's a nice card to end on. And on the bottom of the deck, the overall overall energy, overall card is the Moon in reverse, which we will get to in a moment. So, Page of Cups. This is a messenger that comes in with an offer, usually an offer of love, an offer of something nice and sweet. It's a very youthful energy. You can see the little fish popping out of his cup there. He is, and he's a very enthusiastic and playful page. So this could be you. This could be how you are feeling right now. It could be somebody who's coming in or somebody whose energy you are currently around. But with this page, it is about play and having fun, and like I say, it could be an offer of love or an offer of something that you do love coming in a very energetic and youthful way. And then we have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit for me has been a bit of a lockdown card because we've all been somewhat shut in for a while. But in this reading, he's in the reverse. Now, the Hermit, he's about introspection. He is about looking within, but he is still shining his light. And when he's in the reverse like this, I get the feeling that maybe you're feeling a little bit, because he's in the antagonist position, in the blockage position here, maybe you're feeling a little bit lost in your own thoughts, a little bit like you've kind of had enough of this solo existence, and perhaps you're wanting to break out somewhat. Maybe you're just struggling to find who you are, struggling to actually dig deep and discover the mysteries that are Sagittarius. And then we have the Page of Wands. Again, messenger. He is a very creative page. He's a very energetic page. Again, we have a lot of energy and youth on this reading so far. He's bringing in a message of creative endeavors, telling you to get creative with your ideas, with what you want. And the Hermit here is encouraging you to go within and think about what it is that you want. Don't just, for me, the Page of Cups he's a little bit like the Fool. He has that energy. And I think that there could be some kind of rushing in where fools fear to tread. And maybe it is a case of getting creative with your ideas, tapping into your soul needs, because then we have this Ace of Pentacles, and Pentacles are an earth sign. They're about building, creating, money, and all that sort of, you know, abundance in wealth and establishing what you are building. So maybe you are thinking about starting something new, Sagittarius, or maybe you've been working on something new for a while, and this page is saying, yeah, get creative. So is this one. This one is saying, you know, bring in that youthful energy. Don't be afraid to start something new. But then we move on to the Seven of Cups, who is underneath that Hermit in reverse. So just be careful that what you are thinking about is something that is actually going to be a realistic option for you. Because you can very easily get lost inside your own head with those fantastical thoughts. This is the card for me of fantasy, of wishing but not fulfilling those wishes. It's a lot of wishing and hoping and not a lot of action. But then we move on to the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is the ultimate king of fulfillment. He is so happy and satisfied. His cup is flowing over. He's sat there on his throne, holding his staff, with his fish around his neck. The fish are leaping in the sea underneath him. He is very connected to the water that's around him. He is the calm in the storm, if you like. He is the king of, yeah, I've got everything I need and want right now. I'm very satisfied. He is a feeling king. This could also be something to do with, if you are looking for love, this could be something to do with this youthful page coming in and offering you love. But the page develops onto the king, which is a good thing, you know. It could be somebody younger that comes on in, or just somebody with a youthful energy. But there is a lot of fulfillment with that King of Cups there. A lot of emotional fulfillment. At the moment, I'm getting quite an emotional sort of reading for you, with all these cups. You know, you have the page, you have the seven, you have the king, and cups are all about your emotions and your feelings. And then, of course, like I say, you have the moon in reverse. Well, the moon anyway is quite a tricky kind of a card. It's about cosmic, cosmic illusions, if you like. It's got your, you know, it's obviously a water sign card, and you are fire energy. So it may be something that's unsettling for you at the moment, because the moon is about mystery, and because you have this Seven of Cups in the reading, you may be struggling at the moment to separate fantasy from reality, or illusion from reality. And you may be struggling to process that spiritual feeling, because you may feel a little bit lost, or maybe you're just feeling like you're living a little bit in fantasy land. And that's what, you know, with your overall energy being the moon there, And underneath is the High Priestess. Yeah, you definitely need to be going within and maybe tap into that Hermit energy, you know. But let's have a closer look. Okay, so can we please clarify the Page of Cups for my lovely Sagittarians, please? You have the Knight of Cups on the bottom and the Hermit. Oh, the irony. Well, the Knight of Cups isn't ironic. The Page of Cups develops into the Knight of Cups. That's actually really lovely. And he does develop into the King eventually. Let's see what path he takes. Okay, so can we please clarify the Page of Cups for my lovely Sagittarians? I want that one. We have the Two of Swords. I'll take that one. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. I want that one. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we've got some shadow energy going on over this Sagittarius. Let's have a little look. So the Page of Cups, like I say, could be a youthful offering of love, a very energetic and lovely message coming in. But this Two of Swords, are you not seeing it? You see in this deck, she's blindfolded. Maybe you are looking in the wrong direction. Maybe you're looking at the wrong thing here, Sagittarius, and you're not seeing this Page of Cups as a viable option for you. Then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'll show you it in the upright. The Three of Pentacles in this deck, it looks a bit like a traffic light there. So when it's in the reverse, are you stuck? You know, are you feeling like you've got to the stop? You've gone from go to stop instead of from stop to go. I like that, actually. I like the imagery of a traffic light system there. So maybe you're just having a little bit of difficulty in working with other people right now. Maybe this Page of Cups is somebody that you are actually working with. Maybe they're just annoying you and you're not seeing the potential there, the potential message with this Three of Pentacles. Are you not trusting your partner? And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands, when she's in the upright, if you look at her there, she's very peaceful, she's very calm, she's very together, she is very, she's in a good meditative state. But when you are getting the shadow side of her, and when I say she and her, or he and his, or him, I'm referring to the masculine and feminine energy, not necessarily a person who is a woman or a person who is a man. So I just want you to be aware of that, because it is about the energies, the masculine and feminine energies, not about the particular male and female depictions on the cards. So the Seven of Wands, like I say, she's very grounded. She is very at peace. She's very creative. Wands, like I say, they are the the creative side. They are actually fire energy, like you are. Sorry, I'm just going to take a sip of coffee because my my throat's just gone very dry. Do excuse me, thank you. But with this, I get the feeling that you're trying to defend yourself from something. You're feeling maybe a little bit misunderstood. Maybe this is you, this Page of Cups. And perhaps if you are a younger Sagittarian at the moment, perhaps you're feeling like people aren't taking you seriously. Or even an older Sagittarian who people are not taking seriously. And maybe you're feeling a bit like people are misinterpreting you and misunderstanding you, misjudging you. And maybe you're feeling like other people are the ones who are actually blinded to what you're capable of. And then, like I say, we go on to this Hermit in the reverse, which is my interpretation of this is that this is you needing to go into solitude and actually go within. And then we have the Justice card in reverse. Else can we tell my lovely Sagittarians about the Hermit, please? Page of Swords in reverse. I've got to say, at the moment, there's no major arcana except the Hermit on this. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so, yeah. Justice energy in the reverse. She is a major arcana in this deck. Well, in all decks, but she's a she in this deck. So, with the Justice card, I would ordinarily say that this is about being in balance. You know, it is the natural law of balance. It is about karma and accountability and all those sorts of lovely things. But when it's in the reverse, I feel like you feel there is some kind of imbalance going on here. Instead of feeling like those scales are balanced and that you're looking at your reflection and everything is justified and great, you are the other lady, you are the mirror image, you are feeling like things are not quite so balanced. And it may be a case of taking some responsibility for past actions that have gone on here. If you can bring yourself back into balance, then and feel your good karma, then you will overcome this negative Hermit energy. Then we have the Page of Swords. Now, pages, like I say, they are the messengers. The Page of Swords is the page of bringing in ideas, bringing in thoughts, bringing in knowledge. When it's in the reverse, this is you feeling like you don't have that knowledge. You know, it's you feeling maybe you're getting a little bit caught up in some gossip, or maybe somebody is being very dishonest with you. Maybe you're being a little bit dishonest. Are you being honest with yourself? Are you being true to yourself here, Sagittarius? This is what I was saying earlier on about the communication. Beware of the words that you use. Beware of the way that you communicate with others. Don't get involved in false gossip. Don't get involved in rumors and sort of just that arrogant chit-chat that can go on in a workplace, especially. Because then we have the Two of Pentacles. And again, she is reflecting the fact that you are feeling unbalanced right now. If you look at that, she is juggling those pentacles. She's very much feeling like life is a bit discombobulated right now. It's very up and down. It is a card of feeling imbalanced and just like things are not as settled and straightforward as you would like them to be. You're feeling like you might be feeling like you're juggling a few different situations right now. And this can often be the case, especially at the moment, if you are trying to balance home and work life, especially if you have been working from home. That can be quite a juggling act. I know this from personal experience, especially when you have children that are in your environment when you're working from home. You know, and maybe with this page of cups, that youthful energy could be about the children that are around you right now. Maybe they're making you feel very distracted and very imbalanced. And maybe you just are needing that solitude of the hermit, that solace, that introspection, and you feel like you're not getting it right now. Okay, so then let's clarify this page of wands for my lovely Sagittarians. That one jumped straight out. And we go to the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Sagittarius, you need to look within. The Ace of Wands in this deck, she has that fire in her third eye chakra. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands again. So you have the Page of Wands, clarifying the Page of Wands. Interesting. So, the Ace of Wands. Aces are about new beginnings. As I said with the Ace of Pentacles, you have 2 aces on the table so far. So this Ace of Wands, it is a very creative ace. It's you're entering a very creative time. With this Page of Wands, she has this wonderful creative energy. I mean, look at her. She is just joyous. She is bringing in a message of get creative, you know, enjoy your youthful side. Doesn't matter if you're 9 or 90, you know, we all have an inner child. We all have something that we can connect to that makes us feel like we are tapping into that youthful energy. And the Ace of Wands here is about new ideas and, you know, those seeds of inspiration and intense creativity, really. At the end of the day, it's you're heading towards a very creative period, which may come at the end of the month with that full moon on the 30th of November. And the Hierophant in reverse. Now, funnily enough, the Hierophant is one of those cards that in other decks, I'm not very keen on the Hierophant. Shh, don't tell him. But I'm not. He's one of those cards that kind of unsettles me. And I don't know why, but he does. But in this deck, I actually really like the Hierophant. If you look there, he is ascending to a higher plane. He is, you know, he is joy. He is connected to his higher self. He is very spiritual. Well, when he's in the reverse, this is your shadow side saying, you know, is your current way of thinking a little bit outdated? Are the people around you thinking in an outdated way? And this is making you want to change things. This is making you want to get creative. There could be somebody who is abusing their power around you. And you could be dealing with somebody's ego here, rather than their spiritual side. Or maybe your ego is at work here, rather than you digging deep and getting creative and tapping into that highly, highly creative energy that you have. But if you want this Ace of Pentacles and this King of Cups, then you need to put your ego to one side, Sagittarius, and let your creativity flow. Okay, so let's have a look and see if we can clarify this Ace of Pentacles for you. Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles for my lovely Sagittarians? Actually, I want that one. Wow, the High Priestess. Can we clarify this Ace of Pentacles? Judgment. Actually, I do want that one, whatever that one is. And the Seven of Cups again, but this time in reverse. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, a very strong, grounded beginning, a very strong period of growth that you are entering into. The High Priestess, she is the magician who has developed. She is knowledge and she is wisdom, and she is a very spiritual being, but she is not communicating that. But she is all about your serendipity and your psychic intuition. And as I said with that Hermit in reverse, she's showing you the need to go within, to get some introspection here. Because the answers are there. If you have a look at this, she is downloading into her crown chakra, and she is gathering all the knowledge, the spiritual wisdom that she needs. And then we have Judgment. Now, this is beautiful. Look at this. This could be you judging yourself, or it could be you judging others, or others judging you. Judgment is a card of release in a way. For me anyway, and in this particular deck, definitely, because look, she is releasing her spirit there. So whatever the High Priestess has learned with Judgment here, we are releasing that. We are letting that out into the cosmos. We are embracing awakening. You know, it is that spiritual realization that you are gaining from this High Priestess energy. And over this Ace of Pentacles, getting ready to build something great. So yeah, it's about knowing what you want, knowing yourself, okay, and understanding yourself. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, the Seven of Cups, as I said to you before, is my cup of wishful thinking. My card of wishful thinking, sorry. And kind of getting lost in the manifesting without taking any actual action on it, if that makes sense. So when it's in the reverse like this, then it could be that you are perhaps feeling a little blocked, a little bit indecisive, and yeah, the need to go within and connect to your higher self in order to gain that beginning of a project that is going to grow into something wonderful. So then we do have the Seven of Cups in the upright, which, like I say, Seven of Cups, fantasy, choices, you know, unrealistic, not really being grounded, wishful thinking. So let's see, can we clarify this Seven of Cups for wonderful Sagittarians, please? And we get the Page of Cups in the reverse. That does not surprise me. We had the Page of Cups in the upright over here. We have the Page of Cups in reverse here. Page of Cups here is that lack of fulfillment, that that maybe somebody around you is being a little bit childish, a little bit petulant, as we had with the clarifying cards of the Hermit above. Maybe it's you that's feeling just a little bit like wanting to stamp your feet a little bit, but just be careful with your words. Be careful what you say. Oh, and then you get the Sun. Wow. Yeah, wishes fulfilled, dreams coming true. So dream big, dream big. And then we have the Lovers. Now, okay, fantasies, manifesting, wishes, wishing, wishful thinking, all of that. With the Page of Cups in reverse, maybe you actually need to do a little bit of fantasizing, you know? Tap into your manifestation powers. Tap into that gift, because then you have the Sun, you know, and the Sun is all your wishes come true. It is joy. It is celebration. It is, you know, rainbows and just pure joy. And then you have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers used to be called the Choice. This could be about an actual partner, as I say, because you have the Page of Cups here, you have the King of Cups here. So it could be to do with love. It could be about a new love coming in, or the rekindling of an existing love. Manifest your heart out. Manifest what you want. And sorry, I just pulled up a piece of the wood out of my my table there. It's a very old table. You know, do you have an ideal person in mind? Maybe it's time to start thinking about that. Because we do lead on then to this King of Cups. That was a bit of a surprise for me. I wasn't seeing love coming in there, but it's a possibility. We're going to just be making that choice to love yourself and to look within, to get to cultivate your creative ideas. And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse on that King of Cups. Ooh. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And we have the Seven of Swords in the upright. Wow, this is a mixed bag, I must say. Okay, so King of Cups, the King of fulfillment, the King of feelings, the King of love and abundance overflowing. And he is being clarified here by the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Now, The Ace of Swords, when it is in the upright, is, you know, those ideas coming straight in, woof, straight up the crown chakra. As you can see here, oops, sorry, it is going straight in to her crown chakra there. No messing about, you know, but it's in the reverse. So I'm just going to check for you what the shadow side of this is. It's like I say, with the Light Seers deck, it's about light and shadow. And we all have light and shadow in our life. We all have light and shadow in our personalities. Yeah, overanalyzing. Are you overanalyzing a situation? I do get that feeling from this reading, actually, Sagittarius. You are overanalyzing something. Your judgment is being a bit clouded right now. And then we go on to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, he is the knight that comes in with, you know, he is the I'm here to save you kind of knight. He is normally in the Rider-Waite pack. He is the knight in shining armor. He's the knight of action, of power, of knowledge, of go-getting. So when he's in the reverse, he is, maybe it is, again, along with this Ace of Swords, you feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit like you're unsure of yourself, scattered energies, and yeah, just maybe feeling a little bit impatient right now. And then we go on to the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is a card of deception. You know, I mean, if you look at him there, he's this hooded figure. He's sneaking about there. He's not a particularly honest individual. He's a bit tricky. He's a bit sneaky. And it is about the universe is bearing witness to something that someone is trying to get away with. But at the end of the day, you need to be grateful for the resources that you have. You need to be grateful for what you've got, because you have it here. You know, with these cards, you have it. You have, and with the Sun and the Lovers, you have so much going on. But there is a lot of conflict within you this month, Sagittarius. There is a lot of a need for going within and being true to you. Be true to who you are, Sagittarius. Be true to your heart. Love yourself, because the sun is shining on you. Yeah, I would say that there is quite a bit of toing and froing, but you are your own worst enemy at the moment. This is about your own internal feelings, your own judgment on yourself, your own feelings towards you. You need to reconnect to you, to realize your creative potential, to look within and to love you, because you're worth it, Sagittarius. You are worth it. And, you know, this King of Cups, You can be that King of Cups, Sagittarius. You can be the one who is feeling fulfilled and feeling that sense of peace and that sense of love and that sense of justification for who you are, okay? You just need to tap into your creative soul. You are a very creative soul, Sagittarius, and you have a lot going for you. Work on your manifestations. Work on your joy. What is bringing you joy? Work on that. And I think when you love yourself, if you are looking for love, love will come in. If you are feeling unfulfilled in the workplace, then look at how you can adjust the way that you feel about it. Look at how you can adjust the way that you approach things, the way that you are talking to people, and the way that you're communicating what you want. Because if you go into work, for example, and every day it's a slog and you're just like, I hate this job, I hate what I'm doing, I'm not happy, I don't like where I'm at, and this is the attitude that you take into work with you, this is what other people are going to see and hear and react to and respond to. And do you think that's going to make the situation any better? No, it's not. Sorry to tell you, but no, it's not. Moaning and whinging and bitching and moaning about stuff is not going to make it any better. But if you go in with the attitude of, okay, I may not like this job, I may not like where I'm working, but you know what? I'm still going to do myself proud. I'm still going to give it my all while I look around for something that I want and that will make me feel more fulfilled. And by just adjusting your attitude slightly, you will find that each day feels a little bit better than the day before. And your sun moment will come. So let's move on and do a let's have a look at the butterfly cards. This is about life changes. This is Doreen Virtue's butterfly oracle cards, and they are about changes coming forth in your life. And although I'm not seeing particularly, there's no tower on this reading, but I still get the feeling that you need some form of change in your life. There is a change of attitude, a change of situation, a change of your home life. I just get that feeling that you are missing something, Sagittarius. So let's see if these oracle cards can help you find what it is that you are missing. What are you not seeing? Oh. Might be time to get moving. That could be a physical move, moving house, moving job, moving location, moving country, or just moving your attitude. Okay, I'll pull another one for you on that. Oh, nice. You could be in for a windfall. Lovely. November could see you getting a little windfall, which may result in you feeling this sense of fulfillment. Now, the windfall could be monetary, it could be love, it could be the job of your dreams. A windfall is just an unexpected gift coming in, and it may come from this Page of Cups, this youthful energy, this person that you are perhaps not noticing right now. Or it could come from this Page of Wands in a very creative way, a creative idea, a creative bit of inspiration. Okay, I'm going to leave those ones there. No, I want one more. Ooh. I want that one. Adult children. Okay, I'm actually going to look in the book for this one because I had adult children last time in my last reading, and with that reading it made sense to me that it could be referring to the person themselves behaving a little bit like a petulant teen. I'm going to just have a look at that in the book. So we have adult children. Bear with me whilst I find it. So it could be to do with your children that have grown up, changes involving them. Maybe the moving is your child moving away from home. Maybe they've gone away to university. Maybe they are getting married, moving away. The move could be you, it could be them. But it can incite at that feeling of loss, that feeling of grief, the emptiness syndrome. That might be just for a few of you. A few of you, that might be what is influencing all of this at the moment with you, is that you might be feeling that sense of loss of your child. Or it could be that you are you're feeling the sense of loss about your own childhood, something in your childhood that you are looking back on in a wistful way. You've got quite a lot of youthful energy going on here, so maybe this is about you tapping into your own childhood and your own memories, and perhaps getting a little bit lost, feeling like you haven't fulfilled your dreams and your ambitions that you had as a child. I am going to take, no, I don't want that one, I want that one. A Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Prison waif, self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. Are you sabotaging yourself, Sagittarius? Do you feel like you don't have enough? Are you feeling a little bit trapped? Maybe this is where this windfall is going to change your mind on that. Look out for that windfall. Like I say, it might not be a great big win on the lottery, but there is something good coming in, which hopefully will help you to release that feeling of the prison waif, that poverty consciousness. I mean, we're all struggling at the moment in some way or another with what is going on in the world. And maybe this is seriously affecting you right now, seriously affecting your energies. But you do have the Sun here. This is possible. And you have the King of Cups. The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humanity, and conscious action. Get out of your head, Sagittarius, okay? It wouldn't hurt to think of others a little bit and spread some love, spread some goodwill, because whatever you give out comes back to you tenfold. Just remember that. So if you are currently in a situation where you are just thinking, oh God, I wish this person would go away, or I hope this happens, and it's a negative thing to that person. Remember, if they reject that, it comes back to you tenfold. However, if you wish love on that person and they reject it, guess what? It comes back to you tenfold. it might be time to get involved in some kind of charitable work. Even a small act, you know. I don't know what your beliefs are, what you do, but it might be time to give something back, and show a bit of humility. And then we have the Angel of Trust. You need to trust yourself, Sagittarius. That's what I'm getting from this. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your intuition. Trust your creative endeavors and trust that things are going to get better. These are, wow, we get children again. Some of you, this is going to be very poignant for. Some of you, this is about your children. Are you mourning the loss of your child who's gone away to university, or has got married, or is getting married, or moving house? You know, children, for some of you here, are very important. And you need to trust that it'll be okay. And maybe if you are a person whose child has gone away to university, or moved out of home, perhaps a little bit of charity work will help to ease that sense of loss. That is only going to apply to a few of you, I know. But I get that feeling. I get that feeling that some of you, I'm really getting a strong sense that some of you are struggling with that empty nest syndrome. It's not over just because your child has moved out. Okay? You're still their parent. They'll still need you. You know, I'm an adult child now. I still need my dad. I still want to see him all the time. And I still contact him. I still ask him for advice. So just remember, just because they have moved out or are temporarily away, just trust that they'll be okay and that you'll be okay. And maybe give something back. Give some gratitude and some service. And it'll help you to find that inner peace. And remember, you've got a lot of creativity in there. So tap into that and release yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, I think. Sagittarius, I hope that this has been helpful for some of you. That went off on some very strange tangents. I've been getting some very strange readings during this time. But stick with it. You will be okay. You have so much to offer and so much being offered to you. Don't be blind to what's around you. And love yourself. Show love to others. And it will come back to you and shine its light on you. Okay. If you liked this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be notified when I upload other videos. This is a very new channel. These are my first ever readings in such a public forum. So as time goes on, I will endeavour to include more. This was quite an in-depth reading for you, Sagittarius, and it has gone on a lot longer than most of the others, but I felt like you needed it. So please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means the world to me and it helps me to grow my channel. Thank you very much. I wish you all a wonderful November and a blessed time. Namaste.